How is everybody? Prism's acting a bitch. Good morning, good morning. It's so nice and cozy in my apartment. I did not want to go out and walk. I didn't. Because it's too cozy. Nobody needed to walk. Look at it, it's garbage day. Garbage everywhere. Oh, that's like construction garbage. Yo, Ambrose, what's up? Are you running today? I didn't bring gloves. I probably should have brought gloves. Good morning, RFD 212. By the way, mods, we are on YouTube directly today, so let me know if the stream gets wonky. I'll have to make sure to switch it or refresh it or whatever. No, you didn't go running. It's chilly. Where'd she go? Oh, did she go to Cinderella? Did she really go to Cinderella? I don't think she went to Cinderella. I think she had the bag because there ain't no way that she went to Cinderella and dragged that shit all the way back here. Good morning, Joseph Q. Hi, Hassan. In fact, I'm going to do one thing really quick. We're back. Sorry, I had to switched on my things because I couldn't do it on the other network. Switched it over. Kimberly Grace, how are you, darling? Good to see you. Lord, Lord, Lord. Hi, Mustang. I wanted to just hang out in the apartment so bad. It is like a lazy week for me. I really feel like it. Does anybody ever have that? Where you just feel like, we just don't want. I mean, I need to go grocery shopping and I keep putting that shit off so much. I'm like, I'm not doing it. Hey, Micka. Oh, look, Amazon Milkman. I'm serious. It looks like a milk truck. Like he's gonna bring out bottles. I'm waiting for the clink-a-ding-a-ding-a-ling. Like I've never heard it, but I totally expect it. I don't want to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. What's wrong with me? Nothing. I don't know. I'm feeling the holiday vibes early this year, guys. I really, really am. Don't know why. What did you say? It's a cold day in Massachusetts making beef stew. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. I know. I think I have to get all the holiday things lined up. Oh, anybody need a coffee table? Coffee table. That sounds delicious. With a nice crusty bread. Ugh. I want that so bad. And do we walk through the pigeon area? Maybe. Let's do it. We'll wait. Oh no, he's got a lot of pigeons. Hey, Din Din. He's got a lot of pigeons over there. It's chilly. Oh. Doop, doop. Cars, cars. Damn, there's a lot of white trucks and vans. You went early to the bakery to go get some Portuguese bread. Dang. I love it. Maybe I will go get some stuff and make some beef stew. Although it will have to be a different kind. I wish I could put the potatoes and everything in there. I have actually done beef stew. And I know this is going to sound really odd, guys. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me, guys. That was a lot of birds. That was a lot of birds. Hey, Michele. Oh my God. That was a lot of birds. We almost got shat upon. Welcome to New York. Veterans Day was nice. It was chill. Anyway, so what I use instead of potatoes, folks, which I know is a little odd, I use, get this, radishes. Like you can actually cook radishes instead, and they kind of have the same texture as a potato. I did hold my breath. I was like, oh shit, they're coming for me. Hi, Sally. Jovan, good to see you. I was kind of worried. Anybody need some drywall? Water chestnuts, I've never tried. They could, but I think that they might end up with crunch, like too much crunch. The problem with radishes is, I swear to God, I don't understand why they're so friggin' expensive. Do people just not grow enough of them? I mean, it's a root, but it's like a water root. But water chestnuts probably could do it. It's a possibility. It's a possibility, folks. So, skies today, completely overcast. High is going to be 50, which is warmer than it was yesterday. Yesterday was bitter. It was so damn cold yesterday. I don't know what they're making over here, but I kind of want to know. I'm still waiting to figure it out. I just see contractor shit up all over the place. Permits, MC contract. I have no idea. They just have everything they can use, like jackhammer. It's been in the 30s. Yeah. Nothing on there saying what it's going to be, but they're using all the equipment. They got every permit under the sun out there. What did you say? Radishes? What? What's the pukey thing with that? I understand your day, but if you used radishes, I need to turn. No, you have to try it. I think people don't realize that if you cook it differently, like everybody thinks of radishes as in a raw radish. But a radish is almost like a chestnut, like a water chestnut. And I can't eat those potatoes. I'm telling you right now, if I eat a potato or anything, even when I go off the rails a little bit and have a breaded chicken tender, it shows up. It's crazy. Oh, there's our Sipsteria place. We're not stopping today. Okay, everybody say thank you. What happened? What happened? Kimberly, I was sending you some cool air. Oh, she's a... Okay, I can't even read it. Hi, Phyllis. Thinking your other live to come here. Wait, there's another live? There's another live? You know, all I kept doing, I kept trying to do the live through Prism, and it just kept airing out. So, yeah, whatever. People will find me. It's what it is. Thanks. Thank you, Roberts. I started it there, and then it went error. And then I'm like, fuck you, Prism. In fact, you know what? I actually paid for this month with Prism so I could use stuff. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to write them and cancel it and ask for my money back, because if I can't use your services, you suck. That's stupid. I hate that. Well, we're just going to move along. We're going to move along with that. You know, I really should try this place, Ozen. It's really close. I gotta check this one out. Wait, they got a menu. Shall we look at it? Wait, let's see. They got string beans and brown sauce. All right, here's their menu. Egg roll, $2.95. All right, we're putting that in the pocket. We put it in the pocket. We take it with us. Because, you know I order shit online, but sometimes you like, does anybody remember how you used to love to peruse menus? Like, I would love if I went to a hotel and then the hotel would have all the menus from all the local places. And then you would just look at all the menus. I would do that all the time. I don't know. Maybe I have a weird thing. It's like I used to love. You still like to look at menus? Lori Malore, good morning. I used to love that shit. When you'd get to the hotel and then they'd have the book that was about everything. Like everything at the hotel. You know, all the amenities, and then it would have like the advertisements in it from the local places. I loved that shit. It's back when I used to look at magazines. Nobody looks at a freaking magazine. I want to look at a magazine again and like it. The problem is they cost so freaking much because print is like almost a thing of the past. It really is. It really, really is. Oh, it's a little chilly. I could have done with my gloves. Could have done with them, but you know, it's what it is. He's a 1982 Playboy. He's got the Bird Gang outfit. Did you see his outfit? It said Bird Gang on it. Love it. All right, Hassan, go do that. Keep the dessert table minimal and let guests take home mini sweet treats and cute packages. Easy peasy. That's stupid. Listen, we come for Thanksgiving, we eat the food, but we really look forward to the damn desserts. Don't be telling me to keep the dessert table minimal. I mean, come on, man. Futon Land. I saw an advertisement for Futon Land on our YouTube. It was funny. I was like, why is Futon Land advertising on my YouTube? You buy magazines too? I'm going to have to. I loved looking at magazines. I mean, in fact, whenever I would travel, getting on an airplane, that was the thing I wanted. I needed to have a few good magazines, even if one was like trash, you know, like good as in I can read it. I would totally love that. More so than like reading a book. Reading a book to me was like work almost. And I loved reading. You've gone digital? Well, you have to almost. I worked in print for newspapers and magazines and all of that. I worked in it. So, I mean, when I was in it, I saw it was dying. I still book so much in magazines. Yes, the circulation has fallen, but people still are reading magazines. I know. That's the thing. They got to figure it out. They got to figure out what they can bring that's only going to be there that people are going to want. And I do believe that it will have a revival, but it's going to take somebody with like a different perspective on it. Like, you're going to have to make it like very special to have the magazines, and people will actually put their advertising. You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows Vogue, all of that stuff. Well, that's where people go and they look at it, and you can look at it online. I guarantee you that their circulation has fallen, but they were always like that. That's where you went. But all the other magazines, they can't, like, you can't sit there and say, oh, this magazine's gonna cost $6 and $7.95, and then it's half the size it normally is. These are some big ass dogs. That was the thing. Way too many typos. My mom loved them and used to spend hours clipping articles. So did my grandmother. She would clip recipes and send them to me all the time. She'd save them. I'd save them. In fact, back in the day, when I was way, way younger, folks, you know, like way younger, just married, whatever, you know, we were all under the spell of Martha Stewart way back when, before her weed smoking days with Snoop. Before then is when I used to get the Martha Stewart Living magazine, and you would literally save those magazines because there was so much in them. You're like, I would like to know how to make a magnolia leaf wreath for the holidays. And then I would peruse the classifieds in the back of the magazine. For real. That was some of the best. You would find out where to get the best copper cookie cutters. Because I don't know why, I needed a collection of them. Good morning, Treaton. We're just talking about random shit today, like always. Currently talking about magazines and how I used to love them. Now we have YouTube to tell us how to do things. I know. But the thing with YouTube is, like, you have to know what you're looking for to find it. When you flip through a magazine, it was like an adventure. And if you're looking at the classifieds in the back of the magazine, that was even better. Hey, network. I'm going down memory lane. I always do. Because you guys will say something and it'll jog something like that in my head. Jazz nights at Edgar's Cafe. I'm not a jazz person. I feel like jazz meanders too much. You work in an advertising, so I get all of them. Oh my God, Micka. Dream. I was in advertising when I was at the newspaper. That was my field. The best part of my job was doing all the trade deals. I loved that shit. I would do and handle all the trade deals for the newspaper company I worked for. It was fabulous. They'd be like, oh, yeah, we would like this many Minnesota Twins tickets. I'll give you this much space. Blah, 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 blah. I had free tickets for shit all over the place. You got a new Discord? Do you have is the link working for you, network? Make sure, introduce yourself, let me know so that I can make sure I know who that person is. Because I don't know what happened to your other one, network. Because what it said was, what happens is your messages will stay there, but then it says as the person, user deleted. And I'm like, well, who was that? And then I'm starting to figure, I'm like, I can't tell. So it's just weird. That's the one thing that's weird with Discord, is if you delete your account, messages will stay. Or if you change your name, like, it's like weird. I don't know. I think maybe you have to go and delete the message yourself. I have no idea. It's not the root of all evil, according to the news reports. I'm cracking up. I know some people don't like it because some use Discord for evil. You got banned by Discord. Okay. Well, hopefully you weren't sharing something that was, I don't know. I don't know what you were doing. I got those ideas. Chick, chick. Yeah, we're taking a walk in the neighborhood, stretching the legs. It's not too bad, not too windy. It's probably about 10. Wind is probably about 10 miles an hour, maybe. Yeah, but with magazines, I used to love going to a bookstore, not to look for books, but to look for magazines. Jim Einhaus, welcome in. Stop, Rob. Wow, you're so ridiculous. Gold leaf, look at stationers. Stationery store. Oh, we can get chalk. They always have the very creative windows. Look at that. All the stuff. Network kept posting his pictures on Discord instead of OnlyFans. Oh, is that what it was? You thought Ange created Discord? I didn't create anything like that. I just made a server on it. Look. Fun stuff. Always moving shit everywhere. Look at, and they're just tiny little stores. Oh, you can get color brushes. Oh, those are brushes that are pencils. Those are brushes that are pencils too. Coloring books. A boba popping game. What? Oh, look, Simon. Simon. And then, oh, of course, Monopoly. Oh, maybe we should get bingo. And then we make it our own stuff. We should make bingo. And then we make our own cards. You like board games? Joe loves board games. I know, Simon, remember that? The memory game. Beep boop bop boop beep boop beep boop 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 beep. Yeah. Okay, Simon.
And it just reads.
I don't tell people not to watch inappropriate sites, but I guess Discord secretly owes them. Ah, so you're telling me that about the sites. Yeah, I saw stuff like that, but I wasn't sure what it was. Because I hadn't clicked into all of them. And then by the time, what not to do in the office, one of my staff nearly burnt down the microwave while making popcorn. He just texted and he's stressed out. Oh my God. Look at Ambrose is popping stuff into Discord now. Ah, our Discord is silly. Network's out of jail. Well, yeah, we were all confused. Hey, we've already walked 10 blocks. That's fabulous. Look at us. Look at us. Now I have to say, that apartment building looks like it's sticking, like it doesn't fit within, like, you know, the regular neighborhood vibe. I don't know. It's like something nouveau. I don't know. Oh no, we gotta walk around in the bike path? Oh fuck. I'm gonna get run over. Somebody with a bag of Chinese food is gonna run me over now. Good possibility. Oh, what did I tell you? Here it comes. Tell me he didn't have Chinese food in there. He had Chinese food in there. 1,000%. All right, I'm off the path. Back on the sidewalk. I feel much safer already. You smelled it? I smelled it too. I think somebody had Kung Pao. Kung Pao chicken. I am telling you, it took me everything to get out of the apartment today. Oh, Amazon milk truck. It's like they're the fake Amish truck. You know what I mean? I swear to God. It so is like, I don't know. It's me. You bought bags of Brussels sprouts? Wow. Aren't you going to feel a little gassy? I think you feel gassy. Look, Barney Greengrass. The Sturgeon King is over there. Everybody is getting their Barney Greengrass on. You don't get gassy? I think you would. Barney Greengrass. It's okay. It's all right. Oh, holiday decorations. I heard another streamer lamenting that people are showing holiday decorations already. I'm like, shut up. Let people do what they want. Why are you lamenting about it? Why are you complaining? Some people love Christmas and they want to show it right away. Others not so much. Do you and stop your bitching. That's the one thing that kills me. Good morning, Timothy Chambers. Happy Wednesday to you. I know we have to stay away from Robert after all those damn Brussels sprouts, right? Like, damn. Okay. I am seeing these ads everywhere. I don't know what this is about, but we don't need to know about it. Ugh, snot. I don't need to know about you sucking out the snot. That's gross. This is truly the first time in a long time since I'm looking forward to Christmas. Am I walking to 72? I don't know. We might go further. We might stop and get a coffee. We'll see. Saks Off 5th is closing main NYC store. Really? But the early holiday... Oh, well, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, honey. I'll put it on. I kind of don't mind it because you know what? We don't get enough. We need some holiday vibes. It's fine. I guess you want to know the honest truth. I was kind of like over the whole, like, the question is seeing all the I felt like the Halloween decorations were getting overdone. That was my vibe. But let people do what they want. Scaffolding is down. Can't wait for our Christmas card. Yeah, I'm working on it now. I'm also working on something else. I'm working on, get this. You ready for this one? I'm working on a damn calendar. Because I need to put up a calendar and track shit. I swear to God. All right, should we get a coffee and sit? Should we do that? Flowers in the park. I know it's got a great penny, but I'm getting coffee, nothing else. In fact, I'll just get a black coffee. How about that? Let's go in. Hi there. Can I just get a medium black coffee? Perfect. They put this on me. You can smell the roses in here. That looked like gibberish when I typed. Thank you. Let's go outside. It's very toasty in there. We're going to sit out here because I know you're going to be like, you got a black coffee? Yes, I did. I got a black one. The black coffee. I only the radio we listen to is Sirius FM, or we listen to stuff on YouTube, or, one of those things. A Yo Ang what the fuck? I'm making a Yo Ang calendar, for real. I was up doing it last night. Woo, baby, that is some hot shit. Oh my God. Oh, they filled it to the damn top. Look at that. We're gonna have to let that cool down. You only drink black coffee? Yeah, that's not how it works in our household. I gotta have like stuff on it. Look at the pretty flowers. It's so hot. I do like my heavy cream, but when I go into a place or an establishment, they report out some of it, so I don't feel like I'm gonna burn it on myself and I'll be like that old lady who burned herself. I didn't get the cream because if they have a grade pending, you could open a cold Guinness, you could. I know, do you love the mums? I don't want any of their dairy. I know. You want a YouTube calendar? Okay, so this is what I am doing. I am creating a calendar and stuff. It'll have the normal stuff that you have on it, but it will also have some silly things on it. Yeah, it has a grade pending, and I don't understand how a flower shop can have a grade pending. You're just coffee and fucking biscuits, okay? I don't understand why it's grade pending. But, so if that's the case, I will do coffee. We're not doing your cream or dairy. We'll skip it. I will save myself. But I will be putting that up. I'm choosing photos to put on it, and you said I could pose naked for the August. Well, that's next year's, okay, honey? NYC Bridge once a year. Yeah, a rant a day desk calendar, that would be funny. I'm adding little perks and things and doofus things in there. There's also going to be things in there that are when certain events are in New York City, stuff like that, that are only like New York vibe things and stuff. But I am working on it and stuff, but I thought it would be fun. Now, no, I am not putting everybody's damn birthday in there, because do you know how many birthdays that would be? There would be way too many birthdays, and there would be no room on the calendar for anybody to write their own shit in. That's the point. And then one of the reasons why I thought about it is because, well, I do look at a calendar, but you know what, you're right. Looking at a physical calendar really does help. And then when we talked about it a number of months ago, it would be like 1 million birthdays, right? I thought, there's just like all of you guys still use an actual calendar. All right, go ahead, Micka. You go have a good one. Oh, look, Amazon Amish. Should we call it Amazon Milkman or Amazon Amish? Fafo's in the centerfold. That's for Joe. Just so you know. Can we all agree that NYC is the best city in the world? Emmanuel, absolutely. It is. Like, everybody's talking. Let me just say this. I get so many. You have what? You have 3 in your place? Told you. Yeah, everybody said they're very old school with that stuff. They like the calendars, so I like hearing about them every day for a week before they happen. Treat again. Oh my God. Stop it. Anyway, he would pose. Yeah. But I gotta tell you, everybody's been talking about how we're talking about, because Manuel said New York's the greatest city in the world, whatever. I see so many things and so many comments and everybody's live stream. If anybody's talking about New York or visiting New York or blah de blah de blah blah, they're like, oh, everybody's gonna leave New York. Shut the fuck up. Everybody said they're going to leave New York. You know what? Please do. Could you please do that for me? How about you do that for me? How about you do that for me so that rents could go down? Because that ain't going to happen. Nobody's going to fucking leave New York. You know what they did? They tried doing that back in the pandemic in Koko. Everybody's going to leave. Oh my God, they're all leaving. They're fleeing the city. Guess what? All those bitches came back. That's the thing. There's so many stories of people that fled the city because of Koko, and then they all ran the fuck back to it, and then they were pissed because now their rent is double. Well, you fucked it up. Stop it. You're going to leave, right? Okay, you go to move to suburbia blah, blah, blah place where you're now used, after living in New York, you're now used to being able to walk to your grocery store that's a block away to get your toilet paper, everything else. Don't need a car, and you can go get it. You can just go get it at 2 a.m. in the morning. You go do that. How about you try to find a Chinese place that's open past 9 p.m.? Not going to happen. You know what I mean? How about you find about a million? How many parks are around me? Not going to happen. That you can actually walk to and are decent. And you don't feel like, you know, some like Jersey Devil's going to get you. I swear to God. They're going to leave New York, please. I can't. People leave because they have to leave for family, for a job, for things like that. That's a permanent. They don't leave because somebody became, hey MJ, they don't leave because somebody became mayor or somebody was voted into this office or they made this rule. Shit, I fucking pay now how much more for freaking confusion, you know, pricing? And my ass is still here. My ass is still here. They just taxing me like a motherfucker, and my ass is still here. I'm still here. Still here. You can't. You can't. You can't. Once you get ingrained to it, leaving it would be a very hard decision. The mess that New Jersey Devil is in South Jersey. It is. But all I know is anytime I ever went to a park, like at dusk, anytime I ever went to a park at dusk, wherever I lived. Listen, I grew up in the Detroit Metro, okay? We lived in Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Minnesota, okay? We've lived throughout the Midwest. Any of those places, if you were to go to a park at dusk, people would question you. And this dusk could be, you know, like when it gets early at like when it gets dark at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. That's dusk. Why should I, what was it that flew at me? Was it a leaf? Was it a bug? A lot did leave and live in the Poconos. They did. And you know what? A lot of them actually tried to come back. They tried to go, I'm going to go have a little hobby farm. I'm going to go and I'm going to have all the pets and I'm going to have a garden. And you know what? They don't like it. At least, it's not a bee, thank God. Because if it was a bee, look at me looking at my hair. I'm like, is it a fucking bee? I can't. And they all, so many of them are striving to get back in the city because they miss the activity of the city. They miss the vibrancy of the city. They miss being able to see so much and just this is the thing. If you like to go and sit out on the street and see life around you, the city is for you. You know what I mean? If you want to go and if you're a people watcher, the city is for you. Like, dude on the fucking bike. Take day trips to Windsor? Not really. When we lived in Michigan, we were young and we lived there as young people, like high school, college and stuff. That's when we lived in Michigan. After college, we moved to Ohio because of Joe's job. And that's when Joe and I got engaged and we moved to Ohio. We lived there for about 6 or 7 years. Then we moved to Indiana or Michigan. No, we moved to Michigan back. And then we moved to Indiana. And then we moved to Minnesota. Hey there, Christian. Did I enjoy the Midwest? Not as much as I enjoy New York. I would feel The place we lived the longest, beyond Michigan itself, because that's where we grew up, but Minnesota was pretty close. We lived in Minnesota for 15 years outside of the Twin Cities. Developers are buying land, offering stupid amounts of money to build developments due to the influx. The thing is they're not thinking. When they start building those land developments, RFD, they don't think of the infrastructure and the burden it's going to put on the resources of that community. No, I haven't even checked anything on the Thanksgiving Day parade update. You drinking coffee with me? Good. Good, Rhonda. And drop some knowledge if you know. Oh, look, Amazon. We should count. That was what, number 3 or 4 that we saw today. Because when I lived in Minnesota, they kept building these things, and then they built a new school because people were living over here. They had schools, but they weren't in the right area. So then they'd build a new school, and then the other school would be like not as many people in it. Christian, I used to love Starbucks until they decided to start charging me $9, $10 a freaking coffee. You Starbucks. I'll pay my $3. This one was $3.15. Is it pricier than normal? Yeah, but I'll take it. Their coffee's okay. I kind of am like, I enjoy coffee at home now more. I don't know. But anyway, more Amazon bakes and cake trucks. This is the truth. But anyway, back in Minnesota, when they kept building all that stuff, the water table was stressed. You'll pay $10 for me? Okay, thank you. Yo, coffee's expensive. But yeah, they don't understand how much burden they put on the resources. And then what happens is when people move away, what are you left with? A bunch of housing that nobody wants. Yes, Starbucks coffee can wake the dead. Starbucks coffee can like jolt you freaking awake. It really can. By the way, it's a no makeup day. I mean, there's mascara and I did my eyebrows so that they actually look decent. Good morning, Dee. This coffee's okay. Apple crumble pie. Oh, I'd love it. I would love it. You're excited for 2026? It's just another year. Do you know that next year, did you guys realize this? There's going to be a lot of shit happening next year. As in events, especially in the summer. Because, it's going to be I don't know how somebody looked this up for me. But it's the 250th anniversary of the United States. You know what I mean? 250 years. It's something quintennial. It's like the half milla, I don't know what it's called. Gangland. Yeah. But it's like the 250th because 1776, we're talking 2026. So that is 250 years. Don't you? Aren't they pretty? I thought it was cute. But, so they're doing a whole thing where, let's have a Yo Ang party, yeah. Where they're going to actually have the tall masted ships, like a lot of them. Yeah, they're going to be semi-quincentennial. Thank you, RFD. Thank you. I knew it was half something. Semi-quincentennial. Maybe the one after that's going to be called the tri-quincentennial. I don't know. But 250th anniversary, United States, also known as America 250 or the semi-quincentennial. Yes. They're also going to be doing something that's going to be the sail forth 250. And it's when they're going to have all these really tall masted ships from all over the world. Like we're talking Pirates of the Caribbean. Look, wait. Amish, Amazon Amish. And all summer long. And then there's one weekend where they're going to have them actually parade up and down the river. Like they're going to go up You're going to come down one side of the river, go up the other side of the river on different days, and there's different ships. There's a lot of them too. I looked at it and I was like, oh, it's going to look like Christopher Columbus with the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. I swear to God. Can you believe I actually remembered the names of those ships? That's what it's going to be like. Now, if only Yo Ange could get on the ship. Wouldn't that be something? And there's going to be things where you can tour the ships. I know, I'm a good history student. I remember little tidbits. Like I could do it on Jeopardy and shit. Yeah, we have Thanksgiving coming up in a few weeks. We're not rushing it. We're gonna revel in the holidays, in the fall, and the Christmas. We're gonna actually try to take it all in. Joseph Q said, I came over. I know, I'm pretty old. Being from Massachusetts, I hated going to Plymouth Rock as a kid everywhere. Did you really? I never went to Plymouth Rock. Is it just a rock? Is it just a rock? Is it a rock that says Plymouth? Did they park a Plymouth at Plymouth Rock? What if they get the Rock to drive a Plymouth over there? Remember the Plymouth? Can't even say the name. The name sounds ridiculous. And people may take your ideas. Don't say too much. People do take my ideas. There's a person, not that anything that I come up with. Like, listen, I didn't invent the fucking wheel. Okay, nobody invented live streaming in New York or walking in New York or live streaming anywhere. You know what I mean? Nobody invented live streaming on a cruise ship. It's not like when people say I was the first person who live streamed on a cruise ship. I said, bitch, are you sure about that? Did you fact check that shit? Me coming from a newspaper background, you better fact check your shit. What is my favorite Christmas tradition? My favorite Christmas tradition in our family. We go for Chinese on Christmas Day. That's our tradition. There's the three of us. Sometimes we have friends that come along, but we always go for Chinese. And it could be Chinese, dim sum, whatever, but we always go for that. That's just what we do because we're a small family. Did I have a quarter or half gummy this morning? No, I didn't. I'm just fiery today. What the hell? I should dress up. But everybody dresses up as Lady Liberty here. I don't think I could. Nah, I don't want to be green. Hey, J-Ro. I don't want to be green. Or whatever that color is. Also, dressing up for Halloween. I don't want to be... I'm zany today. I am a little zany. I don't want to be the thing that people are all taking a picture of because I'm going to be streaming it or taking the pictures. I don't want to be the focus of that. I want to be able to look at everybody else without me taking away from that. Do you know what I mean? The new coffee drinks at Amazon. The next Amazon truck that goes by, ask them where the package is. Oh, they're going to have a throwdown here. Somebody almost ran over this guy on a bike. And he's like, I'm going to beat your ass. Don't fuck around with people around here. You know? I love people watching. Open a Guinness. Kosinski, what the fuck are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Open the damn Guinness. You don't have those little Amish Amazon trucks here? Isn't that funny? They totally look like little Amish Amazon trucks. The Amazon Amish are coming. They're bringing gifts that you bought. Now, I was looking, I don't want to hear it. Okay, don't come for me for the bullshit. But I was looking at snow boots. Because I don't really have a snow boot. I have an UGG. But it's not per se like a snow boot, like a snow boot. Yeah, open the damn Guinness. Life is short. Fucking open it. Goes the truck here. Oh, there's another one. I swear to God. There's so many of these little frickin' things all over the place. This tells you how many people buy shit from Amazon. If all my dress, become the Walking Dead, yeah, look, wait, guys, wait for it. Wait. Oh, Amazon Amish. That's a drinking game. Hot toddy with some whiskey. Ooh, girl. Listen, That's a drinking game right there. Don't make fun of the Amish Amazon. I got my Amazon off the horse and buggy at times. I know. You've never seen those? We have so many of them. Like I said, I think there's got to be like 30 of them running around my neighborhood at any given time. Like that can be a total, you know, like how I told you guys we play Waffle House? That's the game we can all play on our live stream. We can scream Amazon Amish. I swear to God. Hey Manolo, how are you? Oh, the kids got out of school early or some shit. What the hell? I don't know if these people are visiting or I gotta do my nails or what. Let's go see. Let's go see. We're done looking at me for a while. They do. They look like those cars from The Grinch, Dr. Seuss. For real. They really, really do. It's kind of weird, right? I think it is. You know, why don't they do the food like that? You know how much food that guy could take? I don't know. I don't know. Are they tourists? Or are they just... Maybe they are. Because he's on his phone looking for a car. They're going on a trip somewhere, or they're coming back, or they're going home. It's one of those things. I can't tell. Boop, 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 boop. By the way, I see we got 112 fine folk hanging out with us today. If you guys enjoy these kind of live streams where we just talk the shit, walk around the neighborhood, see some of you New York, what life is like here, then do me a favor, subscribe and hit the thumbs up and notification bell and all that shit. Lori, you're invited to Casa Grace. The suitcases are full of knockoff tools. I don't think so. I think he's looking for an Uber. He's waiting for his Uber or Lyft. Because they're standing on the corner. They probably came out of an apartment that they rented. Legit, that's probably what it was. They both got 2 bags. They're just waiting. And they got like airplane tags on them. Joe and I actually really do need to get up to Canada just because I want to be able to say I got up to Canada. I feel like they bought the luggage in the same spot. Because they both have like a big luggage and a little luggage. Like they bought the luggage on the street of New York. Those look like New York Street luggages. Like those aren't name brands. Yeah, they have matching coats. Do tourists see New Yorkers, for example, like wild animals? They do. Yeah, they do. They actually do see us New Yorkers like we're wild animals. It's just because to meet me and have a, yeah, I just, you know, because I want to be able to use my passport crossing a bridge. It's so weird. They honestly do kind of view us as other people, I guess. I don't know. But if you think about it, it's like me going to Amish land, the land of the Amish out there in PA. You actually prefer New Yorkers to Parisians. I have never been to Paris. I would think it'd be an interesting thing to go to. I will say going to Germany and Italy, it was a different vibe. They do dress differently. I think New Yorkers can make an easier transition to that. Where's this guy going? You just gonna park there, okay. You're skiing in Windsor, Canada for my birthday at the casino. What casino is that? Parisians do not help you. No, they do not. Yeah, that's the only thing. Well, you know what you have to do? I mean, you can take the sweaters and the coats, but you know, you have to recycle the clothes. And when people sit there and say, oh, I can't, I have to wear, listen, recycle the frickin' clothes. A sweater does not need to be washed after one wear, unless you rolled around in the damn dirt, in the mud. Yeah, New Yorkers are helpful, but we're straight to the point. We're gonna be like, okay, what do you want? All right, go there. Don't ask me to keep talking to you, though. Oh, you're going to Caesars over there. God, I haven't been back to that area in so long. Now, one of the things, I think I'm done with my coffee because I think I'm jacked up on the caffeine, folks. Yeah, you're not supposed to wash if you have real denim. You know, the denim that doesn't have like all the stretch, but you have good denim, like denim. You're not supposed to wash them as often as people do. Like, you're not supposed to wash them. You're supposed to like, they actually tell you to put your jeans, get this, like one of the ways they say to do it is you put your jeans in the freezer. And yeah, you heard that right. The freezer, like as in your fridge, but like the freezer. And that's supposed to like, I don't know, deodorize them. It kills anything on them. All right, look it. I'm not a litter bug, but I'm not joking. Yeah, recycle your clothes, people. You can wear them more than once. I'm not talking about underwear though, okay? I'm not talking about that shit. Don't get it twisted. Have I put my jeans in the fridge? No.
Batteries, this and that.
Josh has. But most of my jeans have other like materials in them because, you know. But like when you wash your clothes, like when you wash your jeans, your denim, and this is one thing that will kill your denim and your clothes faster than anything else, fabric softener. Because it's honestly breaking the fibers. That's why your clothes feel soft. But the more fabric softener you use, the more you're destroying your clothes. Yeah, dress coat and a puffer. It's because you're fashionable, honey. That's why. That's the hard thing, because I like to wear lots of different shoes, and I always bring multiple pairs. Even if I'm just wearing Hokas or something, I bring multiple pairs because honestly, when you're traveling, changing your shoe helps immensely. Kids must have just got out of school or some shit. I don't even know what Fafo said. Magpie, cards and gifts. Magpie. Oh, a little gift shop. I don't know how those people get by. Yeah, having to think about the weight of your luggage. I'm always at the absolute utmost of the luggage weight. I swear to God, I really, really am. I can't tell you how many times it's like, all right, let's weigh it. And Steve D sent me a luggage weight thing. We're gonna actually turn here because why not? We never go down the street. And I actually do use it if I have to fly. We take it with. Because I need to know. Yeah, you guys are, that is one thing when you're out here, or like if we're going on a cruise, we try to leave from New York, and we have the car, because you don't have to worry about your luggage weight. Oh, Ruthany Jewelry. I've never seen, see, this is why I have to go down different streets. Is there anything good in here? I don't know. I don't know about that. What do they got? What do they got? They have little bitty bud vases. It's like silver bases. Interesting. Ruthany Jewelry. What? Okay. A children's museum of Manhattan? I had no idea. No idea. Learn something every day. parking. $17.51 a half hour. Is almost $20 for a half hour. Fuck! Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy, yo. That's some banana shit there. Yeah, East Coast, you can take the train. And it's pretty quick and pretty reliable, especially if you're coming from one relatively close big city to the next. That's nice. Because parking, I mean, you could always take the car, but parking is going to cost you. It'll cost. And if you don't want to have to deal with having to find a parking spot. Hey there, photos. The Children's Museum used to be on Central Park West, only moved. Oh, that's why. It's not. I've never known it was there. See, that's where I thought it was. I didn't think it was over here. Yeah, parking's crazy. Oh, Darlene, don't do it. Darlene, don't even think about taking Amtrak from Midwest. Honey, I'd done it. Not worth it. And no bueno. I've done that. I can speak from experience. It is the shittiest form of travel. I think beyond a bus. I think a bus might be better. Because a bus, they actually do have to stop. You probably have more comfortable seats than you would on an Amtrak. I swear to God. Ooh, scaffolding. They're working on the Henry. Are those comfortable? I don't think those shoes are comfortable. I don't know. My shoes all now. I'm at the thing. Yeah. You don't have to tell me, Roses. That was terrible. I'll never do that again. Once was enough for me. I'll take it to go see Joe, but that's New Jersey Transit. Or we'll take the train like subway. But nope. I am not taking it to like another city. I won't even take it to another city. Because at that point, I'm like, I'll just take the car. But I can understand why some people, they would never bring a car here because it would be too much of a headache for them to figure it out. It really, really would. And you can just park the car somewhere in a neighborhood where you can park the car, depending on what the holiday schedules are. Like we would come for Thanksgiving. And if you time it right, you can actually get where the opposite side street parking and the holidays all coincide, and you can just park the car and leave it. We've done it. Takes a little bit of planning. It really does, but you can do it. But it's not a door-to-door service thing. That's what you have to get over. It's not door-to-door. But Kimberly, you got me thinking about beef stew now. Why did you do that to me? Oh, we got the walk. We gotta make sure we do it. Oh no. Keep walking, keep walking. 2 seconds, 1 second. Oh shit. The oh shit is happening. Stop. Gandalf popped in like The stream's live. What? I know. Beef stew smells so good. It's gonna have to go on the list so I can go get a bunch of stuff. Uh-oh, Starbucks. Starbucks. I don't see any specialty cups coming out of there. No little bears, which was so dumb. Let me go get my little bear. I mean, I'm all for it. If you guys want the bear, get the bear. But to get the bear, they try to make $50,000 off it. And people are tripping. What the fuck are you honking your horn about? What the fuck? Look at a stage reading. When is this going to happen? November 17th. Scarlett Johansson, which I've told you, she's around here. Remember? November 17th, 7 p.m. She's going to be reading all about Eve. They're trying to save this landmark. There we go. I told Josh that. I'm like, we saw her at that chicken place. When Josh was in the hospital, and we were in that area, and we did a date night, and we went to that, I don't remember the name of the chicken place, but it was there, and then it was gone the next week. And I'm like, that's her. Joe was like, get the hell out. I go, that's her. You're welcome, darling. Go run an errand. Go get your errands done. Refresh? Okay. I always need you guys to remind me. I just remember that. I kept going, oh my God, that's Scarlett Johansson back there, the Black Widow. She's getting her chicken. For real. You were going to say something? Yeah, the mods will let me know. Who said that? I know, the mods will let me know at work. They're really good about it. They pay attention. That's what, honestly, that's what I need the mods to do. Just tell me if I need to refresh. And then I can like listen to them. I'm trying to figure out if he was part of a group or not part of a group. Because it looked like he had a uniform. But I don't know. Duncan has been popping lately since their rebranding. It doesn't look like an active crime scene. I know, I saw all three of you guys timed out the idiot. That was great. I don't even have to pay attention. My mods got the lightsabers. Be fabulous. They swoosh in. It was a beatdown. It was just so cute. They come in looking crazy. Poor Brazilian. Dog walker. How cold is it? It's gonna be about 50. This is a whole different bunch of dogs. Doggies. Szabados, good to see you. Yes, you guys are the mod squad. All right, what's the vegetable look like? Not terrible, not terrible, not terrible. Avocados, 3 for $5. What is that? That's a little spendy. That's spendy. That's more than $1.50 an avocado. If I'm paying more than $1.50 an avocado, I'm buying it from the grocery store. Fuck that shit. No. Avocados in the corner should be about $1. That was like $1.60, $1.70. No. Those aren't even good avocados. They didn't look like they were ripe. That's the hard thing. Avocados, you got to get them when they're ripe. I still can't believe that Barzini store is still open over there. For real. Oh. Oh, oh. We're walking by Carmine's. The original Carmine's of New York City. Where we always get our Carmine salad. Look. Monday through Thursday. 3 to 5 p.m. Oh, it depends what time Joe gets here. Parm sliders, 2 for $5. White. Aperol spritz, $9. A Carmine's margarita, $9. Frozen Cosmo, $12. What? But the 2 for $5 parm thing, I know. We could live it up there. We got to get there before 5. That's, if we did that, we have to get there before 5 o'clock, from 2 to 5. That's when we have to be there. That's not bad. You could have 5 drinks under $50. Say what? For $50, you could get 5 drinks. And you'd be tipping them too. What? What? Yeah, that's them trying to make cauliflower like the big magic vegetable that they think it is. It's not. It still tastes like cauliflower. You love Bloody Marys? So do we. But I can only have so many. After a while, you're like, that's a lot of tomato juice. I really do need to get my hair cut, but you know, you can get 5 cans of Guinness for $15. You could. How do you get 5 cans of Guinness? Doesn't Guinness have to be in a bottle? Or is that just me thinking that? Oh, look, he got 2 dogs. Pizza. I would order pizza. I don't want to carry that. I don't want to carry that shit home. Oh, Nuts Factory. Let's see. Is anybody coming? No? Okay. Adriana, how are you? Adriana's back from her travels. Mr. Nut Dude. What are they showing us in the window? I don't know what that is. What the hell are these rolls? They look like those ham and cheese rolls, but they're not. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? Curried cauliflower. All gone. Joe ate it. Took it for work. Bloody Caesars. Oh, we get the brittle. Maybe I need to make brittle. But I'd have to use certain kind of sugar. I have to use allulose because it actually works properly. It is a little chilly. It's like 50 degrees. Not awful. It could be awful, but it's not. I see we got 104 thumbs up. Oh, what do they got in their window? Shishi. We're wearing is that a dog or is that a goat? What kind of sweater is that? Is that a dog or a goat? Or a donkey? You know, I don't know what that is. What is that? Like, this is a horse. Would I wear a sweater like that? You know, I probably would. I kind of like that sweater. It looks nice and bulky. It probably is costing way too much money though. I can't tell what that is. Was it a dog or a horse or a pony? Was it an Afghan hound? I couldn't tell. Hey, Steve Gonzalez, how are you? It looks itchy. I don't know. It could be just that wool stuff, and then it's like, no. Because then the problem is you have to wear something underneath it, full sleeved, or else you're going to be like, oh, this is going to drive me nuts. It was a dog. It was an Afghan then. All right, we have to wait. It was an Afghan hound, which are beautiful. Or it was like one of those, well, a Saluki is a smooth hair, isn't it? The Saluki is a smooth one? I can't remember. Is he wrapping up his coffee? Is he saying we're done? Done for the day? Oh, he's got a little... What do they do with all those stuff? You should have asked inside. Nah. We don't need to go in. Pinkberry. Remember when that was all the rage? Festive flavors in your Subway sub. Oh, how the hell did we get back in our neighborhood right away? How did that happen? My goodness. I'm already back. Holy smokes. It did look itchy, kind of. It could go two ways. It could go itchy, or it could go soft and fluffy. The only problem with it is, does it leave, like, is it a mohair, like, kind of thing, like, where it's just an absolute atrocity if you wear black? Because if you wear black and you got this gray sweater on, and that shit's leaving little hairs everywhere, you know, fuzzies. I hate that. I mean, yes, I swear to God, we should buy stock in lint rollers because of it. It's ridiculous. Looked like he had lunch. Everybody's pushing the flu shot again. Get your flu shots. Achoo, achoo. Oh, he's a Mets fan. By wool because you like, he said it's scratchy. I know. There's very few wool things that I will wear, but it has to be a certain kind. Wool felt is not usually as itchy because it's been felted, so the fibers interlocked themselves. They attach to themselves. Like just wool though, as I'm knitting wool mittens, I'm always like, I don't know about that. They're pushing the flu shot. All right, guys. Actually, I need to go into the bank because I was supposed to deposit money and I forgot to 3 days ago. I just don't like carrying it around. Anyway, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. We just did a quick little walk around the neighborhood. It was good. I hope you guys all have a wonderful hump day. It's Wednesday, as Joe says. No rain, little breezy. Tomorrow's date night, so get prepared. I don't know what we're doing, but you guys enjoy your day. I enjoyed the walk. Coffee was good. Conversation was even better. Enjoy it. Thanks for everybody who's a member. Thanks for everybody who watched. And network. We'll see you in Discord. Take care.